Hello everyone, welcome back to your universe where you glow up and turn into this self-proclaimed it girl that you know you are. Today is Thursday, so happy Friday Eve. I'm gonna start the vlog tonight to show you how I actually go about all of my chores that I do every single night before I go to sleep, so that when I wake up I have the most productive day ever and I don't have this doom over me of like, oh, I can't do my workout because I have to clean up, or you know, you come home from work and your whole freaking house is trashed. I hate that feeling. And my boyfriend's looking at me. So I especially love to make sure everything is absolutely mint on Thursday night, because the second the clock strikes 3:30 and I'm off work, I don't want to be doing a single second of things that I dislike. The other one, I like smiled at her and she like didn't even, like she just was like blank stare. I'm actually gonna quickly pause cleaning to put oil in my hair. The reason I thought it might be fun to do a vlog this weekend is because I was submitted for a casting to do a background in a movie that's being filmed here, and they never ever film stuff on the weekends, and so it's really hard for me to accept them very often because I work, obviously. So I accepted this one immediately. It'd be filmed this Saturday, but then also next Saturday, so I'm totally fine to commit to that. Never ever really know if you got it until last minute, so I'm sort of like prepping in the sense that like, maybe I will get it and then I'll be prepared. I want to wash my hair anyway tonight, but I'm putting an oil treatment through my scalp and ends anyway. And then if I get an email on Friday night at 10 p.m. saying your call time's 7 a.m. tomorrow in some obscure place, then I will be like, oh my god, I've already done beauty. So, and then to oil my hair, I'm using this Botana Rosemary Castor Oil. So I put that on my scalp and ends. And then I also use alma oil on my scalp and ends. And I have this argan oil that was actually brought to me from Brazil. So until that's gone, I'm gonna use that as well. And then yesterday I got this rosemary rice water spray from Amazon. I've decided I'm just going to basically put it in my hair every night. So I've done it the past 2 nights. It made my hair a little bit greasy, but not really that bad. So I'll do my chores with all these oils in my hair and then wash them out in the shower. Unfortunately, because of my medical issues, I suffer on and off from medical induced hair loss. So I've lost my hair many times before. I'm just finishing a telogen shed stage, which is awful because my hair was literally just recovering from the insane hair loss I had. The worst I ever had, it was 2 years ago after I had a bunch of surgeries. My hair was literally the whole hair was like this thin, and it like was up to here, and it was really depressing. And then I finally started to have it bounce back, and boom, decides to start shedding again. So if anyone ever wants to know how I maintain as much hair as I can during my medical sheds, let me know. It just sucks because it takes literally years to see any type of improvement when you lose your hair. If I had to pick my favorite chore, it would be none of them. I hate them all. I hate doing chores, but I hate waking up and living in a slobby mess even more. So it's like sacrifice yourself at night and then have a good day. Especially waking up at 5, like coming out of your room, if the dishes aren't done, if there's like crumbs on the counter, the floor is not vacuumed, there's dust bunnies everywhere, it just doesn't make you want to kick off the day. Like you just have this extra bit of doom hanging over you. And I have like anxiety and kind of like, so I have doom hanging over me anyway. and it just makes it so much worse. Like you just feel like you're all frumpy. And then, not that I have many invites coming in, but when I do have an invite come in, I'm like, oh, I've already done 30-40 minute walk this morning, plus, you know, I take my dogs on my lunch break, but like the house is clean, so all I have to do is get ready and go. All my clothes are clean. I'm not putting on a dirty pair of pants, so it ends up being worth it in the end, and it just makes you feel like mentally superior. I don't really feel like anything I have, and I refuse to cook. I hate cooking. So me and my cheese are going to snack on these vegetables and then consider what else we can have. I feel like it's gonna be like a girl dinner vibe. Okay, this is my frizzy curly hair hack. I have disgusting hair. It's frizz, especially with this length and how thin it is right now. It's basically a triangle puff. I can't wear it naturally curly. I've tried, I can't. So I'm always looking for ways to manage it without heat styling it, and I found one effective way that will basically tame your hair from the top to about here, so all you have to do is deal with the ends. I'm gonna use this rosemary rice water. I don't know how well it works, like I literally just got it. Then you're gonna use a moisturizing hair product, whatever one you like. Today I'm gonna use the Marc Anthony Repair Bond. So this is also a heat protectant. It reinforces hair from the inside out, hydrates and defrizzes, which is perfect for me. I have the shampoo and hair mask of this as well that I really like. So let's soak this in. I actually prefer this bonding compared to the Olaplex one, and 1000% prefer it to K18. K18 was the biggest waste of money that I ever had. What a sick product. Like the way that you're supposed to use it is to wash your hair, shampoo it, get out of the shower, dry it with a towel, put in the K18, and then wait, and then go back in and not wash it out. Like, I'm sorry, people can't be brushing their hair without conditioner in it, and it is not a conditioner substitute. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. I just use the OGX coconut nourishing oil. I have forever. I think it's nice. It doesn't really leave much of a residue in your hair, especially when you put it on wet. Okay, please pay attention. This is imperative. Part your hair however you want. If you want volume, use that frizzy headed fuck to your advantage, which is what I do. So I don't want to part. I'm trying to go for that Romy Street, like no part vibe, which I don't have. I naturally have like a strong part. So I'm brushing everything back, and you want it slick. Like you don't want that curl to be able to seep through. So I'm basically conducting like a mullet here. Then I'm gonna take gel. I'm just using the Dove gel, but not much. Literally, you guys, you can't take much, like, because you don't want the stickiness in the hair. But what this is actually going to do is smooth the hair down. Gel in wet hair, I find, is like quite nice. So I'm literally doing the top, okay, but I'm also doing the lengths through the ends and brush it through. Disperse the gel. Okay, so I don't mind sleeping with wet hair. If you do, then this might not work for you, or you could just do this in the daytime. Now, if you sleep like this, we're gonna put this now into a braid. So what's gonna happen in the morning is everything that's slicked back here is going to be straight. There might be a little bit of kink to it, but it's not going to be curly, which means you don't need to get the hair straightener or your round brush and start reefing on your hair from the root. You're only gonna have to do a little bit of work on the ends. So I'm fine sleeping like this. Like it really doesn't bother me. I've never noticed any damage or issues. In fact, I find my hair is nicer when I do this. And then I do sleep with a silk bonnet on. So I am going to probably just make a smoothie. I can't be cooking right now. And then go to bed. And then I'm up at 5:20 on the walking pad before work. So I will see you then. Friday. I'm just getting ready for work and I took my braid out. So I just wanted to show you how the top of my hair dried. Obviously the ends are like a mess, but this is all dried. I was gonna do my everyday makeup routine, but I'm getting another allergic reaction around my eye. And this happened to me when I bought the L'Oreal Midnight Lotion, and I put it on and I started to literally get like fissures in the cracks of my eyes. They were like cut and almost bleeding. So I might not put on makeup for a while. Luckily I don't have any meetings. I just have one meeting today, so I don't think it really matters. Oh my god, yeah, it's red. I can't even think of what could have, I haven't done anything different to my face. Oh, the only thing different I did was spraying that peppermint rosemary water. I'm sorry, but I'm having pancakes for breakfast. This has to stop. Like, this is getting out of control. I've had pancakes every day for like, has it been longer than a week now? But I swear this is making me stay in maintenance because they're like a sweet treat and they're so satisfying. Like, you finish them and you're like, oh, that was exactly what I wanted. They keep you pretty full throughout the day. I'm like, are pancakes the best diet food ever? I don't know. I like to add cinnamon into the batter, and then I also have this caramel 0-calorie syrup, but you can use any syrup, and I put this in the batter, and I do use just regular syrup like on top. Because too much of 0-calorie syrup gives like a weird vibe. I don't know. I want to make them mini pancakes today. I've been making huge ones. Okay, I'm gonna have an Alani. I got the Dream Float kind. I like the pink one, but they didn't have it. This might be a bad idea, but I can't believe it's only 11 o'clock. Don't judge me for drinking this at 11. I've been up since 5. Today is going by so slow for a Friday, and then Meg from the Skinny Society was like, what the f, put a straw in your energy drink? And I'm like, how else would you drink it? So I just made my egg, sourdough toast, avocado, and then I also got mushroom, tomato, and a little bit of Swiss cheese for lunch. This is the vibe. Finally off work. I really wish I didn't look like who done it and why for day 1 of my vlog, but I can't see myself putting on makeup with my eye being all bothered. It does feel better now, but still this morning I feel like that would have been a terrible idea. I feel like I deserve a new black sweatsuit. Okay, so half the reason why I always look like a pig farmer is because when I'm walking my chihuahuas, it's freezing. Like, if I wear leggings, I'm freezing, so I always wear a sweatpant. But since I have 2 dogs and they're like Chihuahua dogs, they like to sit on my lap. Sometimes they'll do a cute little stretch up on my leg, and so my pants always get Chihuahua stains. And Paxton has a notorious habit of, the second I'm wearing a fresh set of light colored sweats, he'll like go in the yard to the dirtiest spot he can find and then run full speed at me and like ping off my pants every time. I'm like, Paxton. So I always kind of walk like pig farmer vibes. I did find my Aritzia tracksuit, so I got it in black. It's pricey there, but honestly, compared to how much other prices are going up, I feel like their tracksuits have actually stayed pretty stable. So I just got a plain black pair. These are the Mega Straight. They're quite nice. And then I got this hoodie. It's just plain black, and then it doesn't have a kangaroo pocket. The pockets are in the side, which I much prefer. That's like a way cooler look, if you ask me. So I'm freaking freezing, so I want to put this on right away. And then my boyfriend and I were gonna do something for dinner, but we took too long in the mall. And where I live, there's literally nothing open past 6 p.m. except for like 25 pizza parlors, which is like absurd. Oh, that's Phil's favorite word. So I don't really know what we're gonna have, and I don't really have anything that I want to make, honestly. Okay, so these are the pants, and then the hoodie. Let's do a hood check, because I'm a huge hood person. I love a big hood on. I'm gonna shower because I'm literally so cold, and then put on my jammies and then find something to eat, I guess. And then I don't think I got the background gig because I still haven't heard anything, and it's 9 o'clock at night. Which that's just the name of the game. Like, they obviously just didn't think I would like fit the scene, so whatever. Nothing is better than a warm shower. I'm so thankful. I have this little extractor tool, and then I have a mirror with a light that like zooms in, and after a really hot shower I'll go in and like pop all the blackheads that are sticking out. It's an addiction. Canned tuna sandwich, that's what I'm making. That's all I can think of. I am going to bed. It's 10:53 for a Friday. It's not that late, but there's nothing left for me in the world. So on the weekends I do set my alarm for 8:30 and 9 because I don't want to ever sleep past 9. I just feel like I end up wasting the day. Good afternoon, not morning. It's literally 12. I don't know what happened. My alarm went off at 8 and I wasn't up yet. And then I guess I turned my other alarms off and me and the chores didn't get up till 9, but it feels nice to lay in sometimes. So I had coffee, watched true crime. I'm watching the Long Island serial killer documentary on Netflix. I already am very, very familiar with this case, and I will inform you that I don't think this is a complete representation of what happened. They're missing a lot of key stuff. So let me know if anybody is interested in my true crime obsession. I basically know everything about every case and everything about every case. I want to make breakfast, which I guess is lunch. And do I want pancakes or do I want eggs? The plan for today, walk the chihuahuas, obviously. And then my boyfriend's friend is having a birthday party and he wants me to go with him. And for some reason, I'm feeling anxious about it. I don't know why. Like, I just feel like I'm gonna feel awkward there. Which I guess if I feel like that now, like I'm probably just gonna act that way. I could have like a few drinks, but I don't, at this point, right now, I don't really want to. I'm so addicted to feeling so good that sometimes even 2 drinks of alcohol can just make you feel so shitty. I am in such a slumpy mood from this weather. Like, it's making me feel like I just want to lay in bed all day. So I thought I would get my ass on the walking pad and then go over some of the questions left on my Instagram. So again, disclosure, I am a part of Liv Schmidt's community. I do not teach fat loss or portions. I just show you how I live using the methods from within her community, and I feel the best that I've ever felt in my entire life. I look the best I felt in my entire life. My energy is always at level 100. I'm more rested. My mental health is a lot better. So I'm really happy that I joined. Like, I truthfully have no regrets. Okay. How do you deal with food noise and how do you handle being around food all the time? I truthfully have become able to eat when I'm hungry, and then you don't eat when you're not hungry. It's like, when you're thirsty, you go get a drink of water. When you're tired, you go to bed. It's just kind of like basic human instincts, but obviously I do crave stuff sometimes, especially around my period. I'm not a perfect little angel. Sometimes I'm PMSing and I'm like full of rage and I want chocolate and I'm gonna go have chocolate. Sometimes I eat more than I probably needed to, and sometimes I'm able to have the right amount. I'm a human too, so you just have to kind of like learn your own body. The next question, by 6 p.m. how are your hunger levels? I don't really know, it just kind of depends. Like, sometimes if I have a later dinner the night before, then just naturally I might not be as hungry first thing in the morning as I would be if I had an earlier dinner the night before. So I don't really have anything significant to say about 6 p.m. Okay. Love the affordable beauty products, maybe a story time or a longer vlog. I've highlighted my skincare and a few hair care products in this vlog so far already, and those are all except for the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum. Those are all very affordable, and they are the brands that I just keep on going back to because they work for me. But yes, I will continue to like flag products that I think are much better from the drugstore. More about your work. How do you stay productive? I don't have a choice. I work very closely with higher up people in the company that I'm at, and I have no choice but to be productive and get results. Performance is based on that. So I don't really have the option. If you are struggling with productivity at work, put your phone in your purse, put your phone like in the other room if you're working at home, because it's such a repetitive habit to just go, oh, okay, I'm sick of looking at that. Gonna grab my phone. But I think going on your phone is the number one thing that kills productivity. How did you go through the process of lowering your portions? Any tips? I didn't just suddenly like smack my portions down. I did it gradually, and I think that's the only way to do it. The example that I like to give is that every morning I used to have 2 pieces of toast, 2 eggs, 1/2 an avocado, and fruit on the side. And then I would go and sit at my desk job for 8 hours. And for quite a long time of that, I was also a full-time online student. So I would work my 8-hour shift on the computer, walk my dogs like briefly, and then I'd be on the computer till 10 p.m. at night. And all of my meals followed a similar pattern to that. So I really was like eating until I was super, super stuffed and then not really burning anything. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that you need to burn off what you're eating. That's not what I'm saying at all. And that's not even what I do. Was it hard mentally shifting into becoming such an iconic it girl? No, it was fucking easy, okay? I have a few things to say about this. I feel like people, including my old self, would use the excuse of self-love or working on your inner self as an excuse to stay stuck, because you didn't want to admit that there's actually like changes that you need to make if you want to progress your life. How often do we say, I had such a long week, I'm just gonna like veg out tonight on the couch, I'm gonna order pizza, and I'm just gonna relax. Every now and then that's fine to do, but when it becomes a pattern and you're just telling yourself, oh, it's self-love, oh, it's because I need rest, like your body's not healing and resting when you're eating pizza and sitting with a Netflix show on repeat while you scroll your phone. That's not rest. Like rest is literally taking like slow, relaxing walks, spending time with your loved ones. Maybe you need to sleep in a little bit in the morning. You're nourishing your body. Like you're slowing down your nervous system. My mindset changed in tandem with my lifestyle changes. So moving more, becoming more confident, those came hand in hand, because as my body started to change, I liked how I looked in the mirror. Like I did. Like that's not a crime. I liked how I looked, you know? Right? It's all about how you feel. So if you're doing habits that are healthy habits, you're sleeping more, you're eating better, you're doing movement that you like, and you're also seeing physical changes, then there's no way your mind is not going to adapt to that. Your mind is going to start getting high off the feeling of feeling good. And that's at a place that I'm at today. How do you maintain without gaining or losing more weight? I don't really know what to say besides I just stick true to the plan that I learned in the Skinny Society. And there are challenges every month that Liv puts on, so that kind of keeps you in the game. It's just kind of doing the same things every day now that I'm at the place that I want to be at, and doing things that I like to do every day. How many steps do you get in each 30-minute walk you're doing? I don't know. I've never looked at that. I usually just check my steps after work to see where I'm at, because by the time I'm off work, I've done my morning walk and a lunch break dog walk. So I like to see where I'm at after work, which is usually 8 to 10K. And I do have an Apple Watch, so don't forget that that includes every time I get up to go to the bathroom, every time I get up to like get another coffee. So it does account for every single step you take. More meals you're eating so I can coffee. Okay, I'm sorry girls, but I don't understand why people are interested in meals that I make, because I can't cook worth shit. And I freaking hate cooking. So the thing is, I'm not even cooking. Like for me, it's like, okay, I'm going to boil this egg. Like I'm going to put cottage cheese on a bowl. The pancake thing is cracking me up, because a lot of girls want the recipe. And I'm like, guys, I just put water in the pancake mix and it took me like a whole week to figure out how to do that properly. I'm notorious in my family for not being able to put together a sandwich. So I mean, I'll keep posting them. I like posting the daily vlogs, but never expect like spaghetti or anything because I don't know how to cook that. Nor do I want to. I hate making a mess in the kitchen too. It's like my least favorite place to be. Okay, your skinny journey from the first day until today, especially recipes. How do you cope with anxiety? So I found Liv's content and I consumed all of it before I joined her community. So I really loved the YouTubes and I still actually go back and watch them sometimes if I need some motivation. So if you're not in the community, I suggest you do that. She's got great videos and they go back like a year or so ago and they're kind of those long form rant / advice contents. So that really helped me. And then I was already doing what she was saying before I joined. From watching those videos, I was like, all right, let's try increasing my steps. Let's try cutting back a piece of toast. So I started doing that and I did start seeing results. But it wasn't until I officially joined March 11th, 2025. So it's almost been 1 year now that things actually started changing. It does really help to have people you can talk to all around the clock, all around the world if you need encouragement, advice, whatever, and not even just to do with weight loss. Like if something really shitty happened to you and you're like, I just need someone to talk to, like I have a community. Like there's girls for that and it's like a sisterhood and I think that's something people from the outside looking in don't understand. Okay, the last question, how do you deal with hate comments? I don't really know how to respond to this because I'm not sure yet. So as my account has grown a little bit, I've been getting more weird messages and comments. And one thing that I'm trying to remind myself is that every woman that I look up to and admire and who I think is just so beautiful and whose content I love watching has terrible comments in their comment section left. And sometimes when I'm going through and I'm reading them on these girls' pages who I admire so much, I can't believe it. Like I'm like, how could somebody say that about how she looks? Or like, how could somebody say that about what she's wearing? Or why are they like commenting on her routine? Like seems like such a healthy, great way to live. So I think reminding myself that everyone, even the people that I look up to, are getting this type of thing. And then nobody knows how I feel. Nobody knows how good I feel when I wake up every day. Nobody knows how like proud my doctors are of me for coming so far on my health journey and being in remission with all my autoimmune diseases. Like nobody knows how many battles that I had to fight to like get to a healthy place where I'm at today. And yeah, nobody knows how I feel and nobody knows how you feel. They can leave all the comments that they want in the whole world, but I feel good and I feel inspired and I think I'm inspiring people the same way Liv inspired me. And so that's the point. Anyway, those are all the questions that came in. So I do really like answering them. If anybody has any other ones, feel free to comment them or message them to me or whatever. So I'm going to finish up on the walking pad and then I'm going to do a workout from the Aloe Wellness program. I got an email saying all of their workouts are free now. And I usually do Move with Nicole, but I'm finding hers are kind of mellow and I kind of want more of a workout. Okay, we just got to the park. It's a disgustingly terrible day today. It's so windy. It's bone chilling cold and it's spitting raining. So I'm honestly just gonna let these little guys decide how long they want to go for. That's usually what I do when it's super ugly out. Let's get our It Girl nighttime routine done. It's 5:30 and there's chores to do. So unload the dishwasher, clean up the kitchen, vacuum the floors, and then I have 3 loads of laundry. That's it. 3 loads to wash, fold, and put away. And then there won't even be a single sock in the hamper. So I'm gonna do that. I drink my Mio electrolytes. Okay, let me know if you agree, but I feel like asking people to come by at 7 or 8 is like a criminal offense. If someone really wanted me to get out of the house for a soiree, it would be in the summertime and it would be like, let's meet at 2 on a patio, a boat, or the beach, and we'll wrap it up 6:30. And I would also have like a driver, and then I would have 3 Coronas with a lime or nothing. And then that would be it. Like, I'd be home before the sun went down. I can't see myself not wearing my new black hoodie, but allegedly this is plaid theme, so I feel like I won't look that out of line by wearing this. I'm not wearing plaid. Actually, an it girl wouldn't wear a hoodie, so I can't get this stain on. So I'm gonna put on, this is from Temu actually. It's just a crop knit sweater that goes off the shoulder. So let's see. So I'll be colder, but I don't think I'll look like a scrub as much.
What's up, team? Matt here, and this is Full Body Shred.
Good morning, happy Sunday. If you know me, I like feeling superior on a Sunday. So it's 10 a.m. and I've already done 40 minutes on my walking pad, a strength workout, tidied up a few things, and now I'm gonna make breakfast. I can't decide again between pancakes or eggs. Usually to feel superior on a Sunday as well, I like to do some makeup, but my skin is having a really strange reaction. So I kind of want to just let my face breathe today, which wouldn't be very it girl of me, but in the long term, I think it will be better. But I bought this blanket that Philippe is laying on to be like my top blanket in our bed, but it's so big that I can't wash it at home. And if I knew that, I never would have got it, but I tried to wash it and it aired out the washing machine, I guess because it's just too big for our washer. And then I finally got it and then I put it in the dryer and it like kind of caught a flame. I don't know if there's a laundry service open today, but I am gonna try and find one because I really want this to be clean for the rest of the week. Okay, I think I shaved my eyebrow off, which I didn't notice yesterday at all, but this eyebrow, yeah, I think I accidentally shaved my eyebrow off. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll pencil that in for a while. Just dropped off my blanket and now we have time to wait, obviously. So me and the cheese are walking in a new area. I don't think they're going to be able to walk for the whole wash and dry cycle though. So I'll have to find something to do in between then. And the reason we're not just going to go home in between is because this was like a 15, maybe 20-minute drive to this place. And I would have to go back on the highway to get back out to my house, which is not happening. Like, I basically just end up turning around to come back. This is my Liv inspired take on a brown sugar oat shaken espresso from Starbucks. She always makes us recipes for a lighter calorie Starbucks drink that you can just make at home. So like syrups and stuff. And I love the brown sugar oat shaken espresso. So I just put coffee in my cup. This, I just have a caramel 0 calorie sweetener, but you could use any flavor, I'm sure. And then I'm gonna add cinnamon. I haven't compared this to the ingredients, it's just my version on it. Then I have the brown sugar Splenda, which is so good, I love it. And then I have this almond vanilla silk coffee creamer. So I'm gonna put in some of that.